out loud. Do what it is that you feel called to do. Move mountains that you feel called to move. So let's get into it. Today we're talking about embodying your highest self, living boldly and unapologetically. And so I have 3 different ways that you can do this. So today I'm going to talk about number 1, aligned action. And so living from your true self means not thinking or talking about it, but actually embodying it through the choices that we make, the habits that we have, and actions. And so typically what you want to do is when you receive a download, because that's what happens to me many times, you receive a download and it's an idea, it's an inspired action, and you receive this download, but guess what? You decide not to act on it. And so that's an example of aligned actions. And so another thing is when you receive that download, a lot of times you receive the download of what the thing is, but you don't often receive how to do it. And so typically what I like to do is I like to sit with spirit with my spiritual team, with my ancestors, with the ascended masters. I like to talk to Jesus. And then I like to make a decision and set an intention and decide what I'm going to do in order to get to this space. And one of the things that I want to say about this here, aligned action, is a lot of times what happens is you get the download, you may have even gotten some coaching or even different things like that, but you don't take the action. And so then you say to yourself, it doesn't work. But that's not true. Matter of fact, it's not even real. So it's like if you would take the actions, and I'm going to say this right here with that, because I know that I have been in this on this path, and I have been in this space as well, as where I've received downloads, I asked for guidance, and I didn't do anything with it. And so when you take the inspired action, that's going to move you from, one timeline to another timeline. And it may be something small, like, suppose, like I used to say, well, I don't have the money to hire anybody, or I don't have anybody to do this, but can I go on YouTube and look up what I'm looking for? Can I find something on TikTok? Somebody that's talking about it, somebody that can help me from the video. Can I go and research and look up some books and stuff that may help me? You know what I'm saying? Something that I can do that doesn't even cost me money. Because a lot of times we look at money as a barrier, but there are so many things that you can do without money. Hello. There's so many things that you can do without money. I mean, that you can do in order to build you some money. But you have to do some actions. The second thing is manifesting like a badass. Manifesting like a badass. So when you begin to align with your true self, then you become a magnet for opportunities, abundance, and joy. Because what happens is you begin to put yourself in that space where you can receive. And the thing about it is, it's so difficult when you're in this space where you feel like nothing is happening for you. And you're like, oh my God, nothing is happening. I have been, doing the things. I've been doing the affirmations. I've been doing the, the visualizations. I've been doing the breathing. I've been doing the praying. I've been doing all of these things. But when you start to align, and how that works is you take the aligned action, whatever it is, and like I said, it doesn't have to be a big thing. It can be a small thing, like maybe you got guidance to start an email list. Maybe you got guidance to create some lead magnets. Maybe you got guidance to start a thing. Maybe you got guidance to start a YouTube channel. You see what I'm saying? But you have to do it. You have to start somewhere. Start where you are, whatever it is that you can do. Because once you get in that place of alignment, then you will get to that space where you begin to manifest like a badass, because you know who you are. You are aligned in the things that you are doing, and then you can begin to live that bold and unapologetic life. The third thing is, hello from Turkish. How are you? The third thing is celebrating wins. And so many times we don't begin to celebrate wins. We just don't. A lot of times we are on this place where, if it's a big win, like if you hit the lottery, or if somebody blessed you with a car, a house, or whatever you were desiring, or your book was published, you know what I'm saying? So we look at things like that. Like, okay, is this going to move the needle for me? But the thing is we should celebrate everything. Hello, Lily Bow. We should celebrate everything. You know what I mean? We should celebrate small wins, big wins. If you were sick and now you feel better, that is a win. If you went someplace and you were driving and you found a parking space, that is a win. If it's a place that's fully parked, like you go to a stadium or even a damn grocery store, Costco's, and it's crowded, and then you find a parking space, that is a win. And so any win that you have, little wins, big wins, all of that, celebrate the journey, because this is a journey. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And same to you. But just celebrate the wins, because y'all know what? Life is a marathon in a journey. It's not a sprint. And so many people are caught up in this space where they're believing that life is a sprint. So they think that they have all this FOMO going on, fear of missing out. And that's a bunch of bullshit, y'all. Because here's the thing. If you're not ready for it, you can't miss out on it, because it ain't yours no way. Now, you might come to a time where, in a little while, you get to a place where that this thing that you desire can happen for you. But you're also in a space where you have patience and you're trusting in the divine plan. You're trusting in God's plan for your life. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm ready to cut it. But, I love the color. I'm going to recolor it probably. But, probably after the holidays, I'm going to schedule me an appointment. But I'm working today. But I'm just I took a break so I could do this live. But yeah, so offer practical tips for manifesting from a place of abundance. And that's what I'm doing for you today. And so one practical tip that I can share with you today, because I'm going to do a whole video on that as well, because I've been researching, y'all, and I've been just growing in this place. And so the things that I'm sharing with you guys is stuff that I have done or I am doing. So I'm not out here just spewing rhetoric from something that I heard or read or all that kind of stuff. No, I'm putting this stuff together, for myself. And so I'm also putting it for you. I do. I love live streaming. I love it. I live stream on TikTok, as a matter of fact, at Intuitive Tammy. And I do messages from spirit and stuff over there. Messages from spirit, and, sometimes the spirit people come through. So all kinds of stuff like that, and do healing and praying is what I really do a lot on TikTok, because I know that people need that, and I love to do it. So that's one of the things. But let me finish this one so I can get off here and go back to work. All right. So one of the things you want to do in order to manifest, in order to manifest like a boss and celebrate wins, you want to get crystal clear on what it is that you desire. And I have some notes. That's why I'm looking over here, because I'm in the car. Instead of saying I want more money, specify an amount. Say what you want. Say what you desire. Like I love to say this, y'all. I wake up to $5,000 extra in each of my bank accounts every day. And this is something I've been saying, I haven't really been consistent as I want to be. But I say that, it's one of the affirmations that I like to say. And it's not mine. I got it from the Love Gal. So, I'm giving her credit. But yeah, so you want to definitely get clear on what it is that you want, because that is going to be the game changer. And that is actually, I think it's the most difficult thing, especially if you're a person like me that's multi-passionate. Like I want a lot of things. Christmas movie, I liked, I don't even know. The ones with Chevy Chase. I liked all the Christmas movies with Chevy Chase. My mother-in-law, my first mother-in-law, used to love The Imitation of Life. And so every Christmas, we would watch that at her house. Every Christmas. You know, she transitioned back in, I don't know, 2004 or 5. But we would watch the Imitation of Life at Christmas time every year. I have no idea why we watched it at Christmas time, but we did. And she liked it so much that we actually bought her the DVD before she transitioned. But yeah, so I love that. All right, so I'm gonna get off here because I need to go back to work, but I wanted to just pop on here and share this with you guys today. And this is just another one in my series of remembering who the fuck you are. And so make sure y'all check out that playlist too. Elves, oh yeah, that was cute too. I know you're probably younger than me. When I was little, I was watching those Chevy Chase movies. You know what I mean? So I think about those, and they're just freaking hilarious anyway. Chevy Chase is crazy. And that Elves is funny because I like, what's that guy that plays in it? Is it Will Ferrell? Yeah, I love him too in all his movies because he's crazy. You're so welcome. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining me. But make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Check out my stand store in the description. Also, you're 8. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I thought you'd have been about 18 at least. But anyway, check out the links in the description. Help a small creator out. I have Amazon links. Y'all know it's a what you call it, affiliate. But I have links to some of my favorite things in there, things that I use, things that I buy, things that are really good. I also have some different things in the stand store that you can check out. I have some free resources as well in there, especially if you are on your spiritual awakening journey and you're awakening to your gifts and all that stuff. I have some PDFs with some exercises to help you to grow. So if that's something that you're looking for, check out that stand store. Appreciate you. There's readings also in there. I have like a simple video reading if you'd like to do that. It's like $15. And then I also have a 30-minute reading on the phone. If you want to grab that, that's also, I think that's only like $55 as well. So if that's something that you are looking for, you're needing insight, you're needing me to share some wisdom, make sure that you reach out. And make sure y'all check out Straight Outta Savannah, my podcast. That is actually on right here on this channel. And it's also on Spotify and all the other places that you can listen to podcasts. But you can listen and watch it right here on my channel. So I thank you and I appreciate all of you for joining me. And those of you that catch the replay, thank you. I appreciate that. Make sure that you like and you share and that you check out my other videos, because I have like over 1,000 of them. So I'm sure there's something for everyone. I also have meditations as well. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And then also I have a membership, Remember Who the Fuck You Are, that is already in process. So if that's something that you like, love it. I'm probably older than your grandmama if you 8.